Alrighty, Florida lawmakers approved the Trump Act, a big football game coming to Mobile, and a dozen of ICE detainees are in Mobile County Metro Jail. All that and more coming up on News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Welcome in, I'm Haley Kennedy. Thank you so much for joining us on News 5 Now at 5:51. Alrighty, so you know the drill. We got your big stories, we got your Facebook poll, and we have your question of the day. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, starting with number 5. Florida lawmakers pass legislation aimed at tackling illegal immigration. The so-called Trump Act passed the state legislature and now awaits Governor Ron DeSantis' signature. The bill includes mandatory death penalties, financial incentives for law enforcement, enhanced compliance requirements, and sentencing changes for gang members in the country illegally. This comes after the lawmaker ended the special session called by the governor and convened their own special session this week. Alrighty, I'm messing up the buttons today. Number 4, a man arrested after a fire destroyed a home on Wolf Ridge Road. 47-year-old Hollis Thompson is facing an arson charge for last night's fire, and first responders were called to the home just before 10:30 last night, where smoke and flames were coming from the house. Mobile police arrested Thompson after he admitted to the crime, and officials are still investigating this fire. Thompson is still in Metro Jail tonight. And now going on to number 3, the Super 7 is coming to the Port City. Today, Heath Harmon, the executive director of the Alabama High School Athletic Association, announced the locations for state football championships for the next 4 years. Among the sites are Hancock Whitney Stadium on the University of South Alabama's campus. The championship game will be held in Mobile in 2026 and 2028. Pretty exciting stuff happening for Mobile in the football world. Number 2, the Summerdale former police chief and his wife are facing forgery charges. Kevin and Lori Brock were booked into the Baldwin County Jail last night after a grand jury indicted them. The charges come after an investigation that began in the summer of 2023 involving personal property and an allegedly forged document filed with the probate office. Brock was placed on administrative leave in June 2023 and was fired a month later. Brock was Summerdale's police chief for 7 years and previously headed the Silver Hill Police Department. Brock and his wife are now out of jail. And number 1, as a national immigration crackdown continues, we learned what's going on in Mobile County as inmates are being detained by federal immigration officials. Right now, there are 12 ICE detainees in Mobile Metro Jail. All 12 detainees were placed on hold before the Trump administration spearheaded a nationwide hunt for illegal immigrants. Local law enforcement from Mobile and Baldwin County confirmed that they are working with Immigration and Custom Enforcement and the Homeland Security investigation to take in suspected illegal immigrants. According to the ICE daily statistics, over 5,500 arrests have been made nationwide since January 23rd. Separately, over 4,300 people were already in jail when ICE placed a detainer on them. ICE is working to get us finalized numbers of arrests along our portion of the Gulf Coast. And that's our look at the big stories at this hour. Let's now jump on over to the question of the day. Alrighty, so the question is, which player are you most excited to watch at the Senior Bowl? And here is what you are saying. Alright, let's take a look. Alrighty, lots of people are excited for Riley Leonard, Jalen Milroe, because this means he ain't coming back to Bama. Thank God. Someone doesn't like Jalen, but a lot of people do like Jalen, actually. Definitely South Alabama, Jamal Pritchett. Let's see, Riley Leonard. First and foremost, prayers to all. Number 1, Forrest Gump. I I hate to admit it to you guys, I don't know anything about football, so I don't know who's playing. But you know what? I'm cheering on everybody. Someone said James Burnip. That's our Michael Snowden, a producer here at Channel 5. Lots of people excited for Riley Leonard. Tina says Riley Leonard with a green heart, and Jamal Pritchett. She's cheering on both teams. Alrighty. Let's see. Tom said he's ready for the cheerleaders. See, I was a cheerleader. That's what I did. I had football for dummies, but I didn't really learn it that well. Alrighty, let's see. A lot of people excited for Jamal Pritchett, Milrose. Clint is excited for Milrose. So, that is your answers to our question of the day. Who are you most excited to watch at the Senior Bowl? Let's move on to our poll of the day next. Alrighty. Mobile officials are considering increasing the city's lodging tax to help pay for... That's not what it's supposed to go to. Alrighty, well, I'll just tell you. So, we are moving on to our Facebook poll, and that question was Mobile officials are considering increasing the city's lodging tax to help pay for Mobile Regional Airport and Civic Center costs. We wanted to know, do you support Mobile potentially increasing its lodging tax? This is how you guys voted. 67% of you said no, and 33% of you said yes. So, that is how you guys are voting with that. So, let's go ahead and wrap this up for today. It is always great joining you guys here on News 5 Now. So what we're going to go do now is you're going to go like us on Facebook at WKRG Facebook. While you're there, you're also going to go like me on Facebook, Haley Kennedy, WKRG. And then you are going to go hop back over to WKRG's Facebook. You are going to answer our question of the day. And that question is, what are your thoughts on the ICE raids happening nationwide? And then you are going to go vote in our Facebook poll. And we want you to vote on this. Do you support or oppose the Lincoln-Riley Act? So we will be right back here tomorrow and share those results. These buttons just aren't working for me. So we are just going to put it right back on me. Alrighty, so in the meantime, we are just minutes away from News 5 at 6 o'clock, 2 minutes away actually, so go ahead, turn on your TV so you are right where you need to be for News 5 at 6 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, everyone.